Hi and welcome to my channel. It's me, Betty Bam. I am so happy you're here, and I am so grateful that you've taken your very precious time to watch this video. And I'd really appreciate it if you would hit that like button, help throw me into the rhythm, all that good stuff, because today we're getting into something a little special. Yeah. Upon watching Luther further, I've come up with a Luther music video theory. Now, I may be reaching for the stars, past the stars. Let's talk in the comments. If I'm not, let's talk in the comments. Now, I will be pausing and I will be doing this with the sound off. So we can really get into those details, because I feel like this song low key, now high key, rocked us to sleep and made us feel like it was just about love, blackity black, black love. But I feel like it's a little more to than what meets the ear. Okay. All right. So got my notes. Let's go. All right. Starts blurry, goes into a clearer shot, holds her neck, embraces her neck. Okay. I love the graininess within this. This feels very retro. Call back to like silent film, and it's just a very textured, beautiful quality. I mean, this whole video is just, the mise en scène is beautiful. So we have grayscale here. We're going to keep it moving. No kiss, but they're close, that intimacy. Now we go into this shot. He's wearing a Canadian tuxedo. Love the vignette, the shadowing surrounding the scene. He looks so expressive. He looks expressionless, but expressive. This means something to me. He's chewing gum, which could mean there's some type of not nervousness, but gum chewing could be very nerve calming of some sort. Like he's thinking about what he had to do, what he has to do. That seat looks very familiar. So we'll talk about that a little further on. But why a Canadian tuxedo so early on in the video? Hat turned to the back, white tee underneath. Skin clear. Okay. Look at this beautiful shot with the lines. The light, the way it's the movement of the light. She's isolated in a seating area. He's isolated in a seating area. Look how that light shines from below and then shines from above. Okay. And if you notice here, there is a Bible, what appears to be a Bible, to the left. I could be totally off, but it looks like a Bible to the left of the bed. And she's facing the opening of the doors, paneling of some sort. And he's kind of looking to the left. And, arms on the knees in a more like contemplative pose. So we have like a GNX covered with the red fabric. Bam. We go into this shot. It goes from earth tones into this darkened shot within the room to the scene where that GNX teaser where it opens up and he walks to the car. Looks like he's marking out people. He looks like fed up. He's in hunt mode. He goes to that one area and he looks up, and that light, it looked very circle of life-ish, just the geometric shapes of it. And if you remember in that teaser, he looked to where it appeared like he was in a hotel hallway of some sort. I believe he was on a table and there were like stacked chairs in there. We're going to keep that in thought, and then also we're going to keep it moving. He has a little pum in his hand. So what do we have here? SZA is exiting room 13. Where's she going? Beautiful saturation and color within here. Beautiful blue hue. Okay, there's a gentleman there knocking on the door. Room 6. So she exits room 6 to go to exits room 13 to go to room 6. I'm not a mathematician, but 13 minus 6 is 7. So we're staying with that 7 theme. Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. Now, I don't know with the significance of the Roman numeral part, the Roman part, but could it be that line? Hey, babe, drop it like it's hot. Drop your album. Drop that seventh album. Could be. Maybe not. Let's talk. So she knocks on this door. Okay. This gentleman enter. I mean, he's in the doorway. Some Dockers on of some sort. Now we have Kendrick here. He's in a stairway. Okay. He's in a stairway. Black and white. We're going from color to black and white, grayscale. This scene captivated me because her back is facing the camera. He is front facing the camera. It's almost like a yin and yang, a balancing act. They balance each other. Okay. They're elevating, they're rising. Rise to the top, maybe. They're facing each other. Beautiful shot. It's very interesting that they chose the Westin Bonaventure Hotel. Why? What's the significance? Because that, when he's at the stairs, they do have that to the left. Why would they include that in the shot? It feels very intentional. Love this. Very brutalist. Shout out to my family member bringing that up. Closeness, nearness. Okay. Stairs. If you notice, shadow. We have the lady with her beautiful braids in the shadow. He's there. Okay. She's never really far away, is she? Okay. SZA here. That man is sitting. SZA. Now this shot here was interesting to me because these columns or these circular cylindrical fixtures look like the room that opened up to the GNX vehicle, to that Grand National. What's going on? I could be reaching. Maybe I'm not. Chase, lighting. I don't know what that's in the back, but he looks like he's unsure. He's standoffish. This wall to the left, those remind me of binary numbers, like binary code. Styling, come on, let's go, SZA. Always on point. And let me see here. I see, stone, natural texture, going to black and white to color. Now these look like church pews to me. And this is where I feel the songs Gloria and Luther are interconnected. Because I feel like there's certain things within the lyrics that felt like, you know what I mean? Like, where it's, it's time to bring it to God. Like, you know what I mean? And so it's interesting how they're on their own separate seating areas. I mean, I could be reaching, maybe not. Could be just aesthetic. Who knows? Okay. So as this lady descends, she's going to descend to a scene where Kendrick is seated, facing a different direction. And then that's when they meet eyes. Okay, beautiful scene as he's more of a smaller fixture towards the back. She's closer to the camera, blurry. Let's see here. Looks to her right. Look when their eyes meet. What does he do? He looks away. Why does he look away? This is why I feel like she is the personification of Gloria. If I had to name her, I'd name her Gloria. It's almost like he's scared of Gloria. What they do together. What he's capable of when he's with Gloria, because she's never far away. Now she descends from heaven, descends from up above, because his gift is from above. He feels like, damn, I know what I got to do. And I feel like she's the one who's like, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. I feel like it's dialogue between Gloria, his pen, and him. So as we continue, I still love that texture, the little light flickers, the specks He looks down. Okay. Look at that black circle that appears. Why? Is it because of a scene change? Could it be a karmic circle, reincarnation? I don't know. Cycle of some sort? No idea. I don't know what it could possibly mean, a foreshadowing. But look at SZA. She's outside. She's outside. She's waiting. Look at that GNX pulling up. Why? Why is it pulling up to SZA? They were kind of disjointed, but they're together of some sort. Are they accomplices? Look at that circle again. Look at her reflection as she smokes and he's on the horn. Okay, it looks like he has the outfit he had on at the on the cover of his GNX album. We move on, back to this beautiful scene. Now look at him spinning like he's spinning the block. Pum 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 pum. Now that red fabric covering the GNX, it could possibly symbolize. It could symbolize that there was blood shed, and like that GNX, that Grand National went through a lot and had to do a lot, but for the greater good. So we're gonna keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, flickering. Why is she on the floor, cat-like, panther-like, sneaky almost? And if you see here, Gloria's on the ground, and we're cutting through scenes now. It looks like SZA's at the scene where the GNX was parked. Okay, we're cutting through both scenes. And now look at that. His eyes were closed. And it's almost like he's remembering and reminiscing or dreaming about a time before with who I'm naming Gloria, when they were just chilling, you know what I mean? Like just back in the day, you know, when he was dreaming about everything he could possibly accomplish. Elevator, descension of elevator, talking to her. There's some type of closeness and nearness. Okay. And that black circle again. Now, this is interesting to me. If you look closely here, he just rolled a red die and a green die. So as he rolled the dice in that crouching position, crouching tiger, hidden dragon position, to me, when his lyrics, a callback to his lyrics, red light, green light, it's almost like stop, go. So this is where I connected possibly the Bible at the side of the bed to the pum pum. So it's like, do I stop and reflect, or am I on go? Do I pick up the Bible, right? Shout out Lecrae, right? Shout out D1. Or do I pick up the pum pum and do I got to do? Because we got to watch the party die, right? Okay, let's keep it moving. Flickering of lights. Okay, they're together at the stairs. SZA on top of maybe the area where the GNX was parked. Maybe accomplices. Okay, so who I'm calling Gloria, she's laying there doing circular motions. Okay, on her abdomen. Okay, we have SZA here. He's still contemplative. He's, he's there, but she's just kind of grooving in the back. And then we have the GNX here. So see, it feels disjointed, but together. He looks in the camera. Okay. Now, this scene here was interesting to me. Now, there's a TV there. It appears to be off. And maybe no, I don't know. There's just not a picture there. Now, watch as Gloria reaches for his right hand. And that's where it felt like he put Gloria, his pen, in his hand. I don't know if he's right-handed or not. But that's why I feel like she is personified. Or the pen is personified. Okay, we have a mood here. Call back to Luther, Sherilyn. Grayscale feels very film noir. And if you know film noir, very dramatic. Crime. Drama, love, lust, all that good stuff. Okay. And then let's see here. Let's get to a film by Karina Evans. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. If I'm not, please give me the phonetic pronunciation. spelling in the comments. A film. So to me, a film, art, is open for interpretation. But what do you think, family? Do you think I'm way off base? A complete reach? Is it all about love, black love? Or do you think that possibly this timestamp, this 5 minute, 11 minute film could possibly mean something maybe happening on May 11th? Maybe. Maybe not. All right, family. Talk to me. Talk to me. What you think? What you think? Am I way off base? Or maybe I'm onto something. All right. Until next time.